When former Disneyland cast members refuse to eat certain park foods, there's a reason.
What? I'm out, man.
Some items sit under heat lamps for hours, others aren't what they appear to be, and a few might make you question spending $200 on theme park dining.
No, I don't want that.
So before you bite into that overpriced churro, let's talk about the foods you should absolutely avoid. Starting with those iconic Mickey-shaped pretzels that every guest seems to be carrying. Ever wonder why they taste the same whether you buy one at 9 a.m. or 9 p.m.? These doughy disasters are mass-produced in industrial kitchens hours before the park opens. What you're eating isn't fresh-baked comfort food, but reheated processed dough that's been sitting in warming cabinets longer than some guests wait in line for Space Mountain. The pretzels arrive frozen from off-site facilities, already shaped and pre-cooked. Cast members simply reheat them in convection ovens throughout the day. Former food service workers report that pretzels can be reheated up to 4 times before being discarded. They get more second chances than a Disney villain's redemption arc. But that's not all. The salt you see sprinkled on top isn't applied when they're made fresh. It's brushed on with a chemical solution to make old pretzels appear freshly salted. That distinctive Mickey shape is held together with modified food starch and preservatives that keep the dough from falling apart during multiple reheating cycles. These pretzels have more chemicals than a high school chemistry lab. Temperature logs show pretzels routinely sit in holding cabinets for 3 to 5 hours during peak season. Internal policies state they should be discarded after 2 hours, but former cast members reveal that busy locations often ignore these guidelines. The pretzels wait longer for customers than guests wait for fast pass return time. Moving from salty disappointments to sweet deceptions brings us to those famous Dole Whips that guests line up 30 minutes to purchase. This frozen treat that's marketed as a refreshing pineapple dessert contains less than 15% actual pineapple juice. The rest is a cocktail of high fructose corn syrup, artificial flavoring, and stabilizers that would make a chemist proud. The machines that dispense Dole Whips require thorough cleaning every 4 hours according to health department guidelines. But former Adventureland workers report that during busy periods, this schedule gets pushed back significantly. The mix that creates your tropical treat can sit in those machines for 8 to 10 hours without proper sanitation. It's like drinking from a water fountain that hasn't been cleaned since the Clinton administration. What's worse is the cross-contamination issue. Many Dole Whip stations also serve other frozen desserts using the same dispensing equipment, with minimal cleaning between flavors. Your pineapple Dole Whip might taste faintly of vanilla soft serve or whatever flavor was served before it. Former cast members report finding chunks of previous flavors mixed into fresh batches, creating a mystery dessert that's more surprise than delight. The pineapple flavor comes primarily from artificial pineapple extract, not real fruit. Laboratory analysis of theme park Dole Whips shows they contain nearly 40 different chemical compounds, including several preservatives that extend shelf life far beyond what natural pineapple products could achieve. These treats could probably survive longer than some of the animatronics in Pirates of the Caribbean. Now let's discuss those massive turkey legs that guests carry around like medieval weapons. These oversized drumsticks aren't actually from turkeys, despite what the menu claims. They're from emus, specially raised to produce unnaturally large legs that create the impressive visual Disney want. It's protein catfishing on an industrial scale. The cooking process involves injecting these emu legs with a brine solution containing sodium nitrates, liquid smoke flavoring, and turkey extract to simulate authentic turkey taste. Former kitchen staff described the injection process as resembling a medical procedure more than food preparation. These legs get more shots than a vaccination clinic. Health department inspections have found that turkey legs frequently exceed safe holding temperatures due to their massive size and inconsistent heating. The outside might be piping hot while the center remains in the danger zone for bacterial growth. Eating one is like playing Russian roulette with your digestive system. The most disturbing revelation comes from prep kitchen workers who report that legs failing visual quality checks for dinner service get chopped up and added to turkey sandwiches sold at quick service locations. The meat gets demoted faster than a cast member who breaks character in front of guests. Speaking of character breaks, let's examine those churros that seem to appear on every corner of the park. These cinnamon sugar tubes of disappointment represent perhaps the biggest food scam in Disney history. What you're paying $8 for costs approximately 40 cents to produce and has been sitting in warming cases since the morning shift started. Churros arrive at the park pre-made and frozen, despite being marketed as fresh fried treat. Cast members reheat them in oil that's used for multiple different items throughout the day. Your churro might taste like funnel cake, corn dogs, or whatever else was fried in that same oil over the past 8 hours. It's a flavor lottery where everyone loses. The oil change schedule for churro fryers is notoriously lax during busy season. Former food service managers report that oil can go unchanged for days during peak attendance periods, developing a rancid taste that's masked by excessive cinnamon sugar coating. When your dessert needs that much flavoring to be palatable, something's wrong. Most concerning is the holding time abuse. Company policy requires churros to be discarded after 2 hours in warming cases, but workers report seeing the same batch sit for entire shift. These churros age like fine wine, except wine actually improves with time. The final warning involves those character-themed foods that parents spend fortune on to make their children happy. Mickey-shaped ice cream bars, princess cake pops, and themed cookies all share one disturbing common trait. They're manufactured months in advance at off-site facilities and stored in industrial freezers. Former warehouse workers report finding themed treats with production dates 6 months old still being shipped to park. These items contain enough preservatives to survive a nuclear winter, which explains why they taste like sweetened cardboard with artificial coloring. The character decorations aren't made from edible paint, but from petroleum-based food coloring that several European countries have banned due to potential health concern. Your child isn't just eating overpriced sugar. They're consuming a chemistry experiment decorated to look appealing. Quality control documents show that character foods failing appearance standards get reprocessed into generic items sold at value locations throughout the resort. That failed Mickey cookie becomes tomorrow's chocolate chip cookie at a quick service restaurant. Looking back at these revelations about Disney food, one thing becomes crystal clear. The Magic Kingdom's kitchen practices are about as magical as a broken animatronic. What you're paying premium prices for isn't always what you think you're getting. It's like expecting to meet Mickey Mouse but getting someone in a wrinkled costume who's been working double shift. The experience might still be memorable, but probably not for the reasons you hope for.